Hello everybody, this is Brisbane05Blaster here and welcome back to another video of this channel. In our last episode, we have done Argentina versus Turkey, in which there was some heroics from Hernan Crespo, the Argentine men, who converted 2 goals thanks to the assist from Javier Zanetti and Diego Simon. And Turkey, who was one of the dark horse teams, they couldn't had a single attempt in the second half, and that's how they were completely the lackluster side. I mean, Argentina could not bottle this one, fortunately. But however, Turkey did somehow find a bit of brilliance here. I mean, their tackle Arif, who had made good impact on the pitch and made some few tackles. But sadly, he couldn't do well for his team. That's how they got eliminated. But now in our next video, we have Spain up against Colombia. Right here in the Brisbane05Blaster World Cup. Match 3, round of 16. So, Spain obviously in the 90s, they were not as dominant. 2000s, early 2000s, I wouldn't be saying as dominant. But then, surprisingly, late 2000s, since 2008, Spain have won 2 Euros. One in Austria. They defeated Germany in 2008 Euros. And then they won in the World Cup in 2010 against Netherlands. 1-0 thanks to the heroics from Andres Iniesta, and then in the 2012 Euros, won in Poland and Ukraine, they were versing Italy, and they completely smashed them. They completely smashed Italy to the ground. And that's how Spain have been completely dominant since 2008 to all the way to 2012. And then in the 2014 World Cup, that was their worst nightmare that they would ever forget. Because that was the year where Iker Casillas did his worst goalkeeping in a World Cup, where he conceded 5 goals after scoring 1 goal of their own. And because of this, Iker Casillas made a move to Porto, which was pretty not a competitive club, so yeah. However, Colombia were also a dark horse team. They had James Rodriguez, who was even the top goal scorer for the 2014 World Cup. But now, they have their legend, their Newcastle United legend, former Newcastle United legend, Faustino Asprilla, who I think would be a huge impact here for Colombia here. We don't know if he's going to be there in the starting 11 or in the subs or reserves, but we're going to see that right after we do our differences and similarities in the studio, once we get to the studio. Because that's where we're going to do our differences and similarities. So here we are. We're in the studio here, and that is Spain versus Colombia head-to-head. So, they've played 3 matches. Well, actually they've played 5 matches, but 2 of them were probably like A versus under 23. So, I'm pretty sure that doesn't count. It has to be international friendly, World Cup, or anything else. But yeah, mostly international friendly or Euros. Or World Cup, basically, I don't know. Euros, Colombia is a South American team, so they're not eligible to challenge Spain in the Euros. They only had to play them in the friendlies, or World Cup. But anyway, so at this stage, Spain has only won 1 match. Colombia has not even won a single match against Spain. And there were 2 no results, which is pretty bummer here. I mean, some of them were pretty goalless. Some matches which were draw were goalless, and some of them were action. With a bit of action, so yeah. But now let's get to the team management, where I got to see the starting lineup for both these sides, Spain and Colombia, coming right up. So here's the Spain starting lineup. We have Santiago Cañizares, Arzabal, Fernando Hierro, Abelardo, Michel Salgado, González Fran, Ivan Elguera, Josep Guardiola, or Pep Guardiola for short, Gaisca Mendieta, Ismael Urzaiz, González Raúl, and of course, here are these players here. We have Munites, Paco, Gunga, Molina, Velasco, Gerard, Valeron, Alfonso. And then we have the experienced Iker Casillas, who was back then, he was in his prime. And Santiago Cañizares was also there. But you know what? Getting Iker Casillas would really be helpful here because, of course, in his prime, he used to be the best goalkeeper of all time. So obviously we're going to put Iker Casillas as one of the starting lineup here because after this year he was eventually this part of the starting 11. So yeah. Then we have Hierro, Raúl, and then Pep Guardiola. So that was the only change I have to make. And now let's get to the IGM. So they're going with a 4-4-2. Brilliant. But let's just tweak it a bit because we're going to go with the 4-5-1 formation because as you can see, there are 4 defenders right over there, and then we have the right midfielder, the center, 2 center midfielders, 1 left midfielder, and then we have 1 cam position, and then we have the striker. Or normally we could say it as center forward, but mostly a striker. So 4-5-1 formation would really be helpful for Spain. Now let's get to Colombia. Colombia is right over here. I'm not sure if Asprilla would be here. At this stage there, he's not in the starting lineup. But look at their goalkeeper. Jose Rene Higuita. Normally called the Scorpion goalkeeper because whenever a ball comes next to Rene Higuita or goes to him, he would do a scorpion kick. He would be like the Colombian Iker Casillas, I would say. Jose Rene Higuita. Then we have Roberto Carlos Cortes, Herzon Gonzalez, Bermudez, Quintana, Bolaño, Ramirez, Montano, Morantes, Bonilla, Edwin Congo. And there we have him, Faustino Asprilla. He's right here in this. And then Rafael Escobar, Freddy Grisales, Haro Lozano. But as you can see, there he is. There's the man that we normally call him, Faustino Asprilla. The 31-year-old man. Obviously, we're going to put him here because he's been doing well for Newcastle United in Club V. And we're going to replace him with Edwin Congo because he's just in a starting position. So I think this should be fine here for him. And now to the IGM. Now they're going with a 4-4-2 formation. I would say they have 2 strikers, one right wing and the left wing strikers. And then they have these midfielders and then the 2 backline defenders, like 4 backline defenders. You know what? I'm going to go with a... Let's go with the 4-4-5. Let's go with the 4-5-1 formation or so. Let's go with 4-5-1 formation. Wait. Where's the... We can't change the offense, but we can change the midfield. Yeah. Let's go with... Yeah, let's go with this formation. The supporting midfielders, right midfielders, then the right backs, left backs and left midfielders. Yeah, I think this should work out well here for Colombia. And that's all we have for today here. Well, not for today because the match is not started. And there we have it. Spain versus Colombia. I really hope you enjoyed this because after this, or before we get to this match, we're going to say our final speech. There you have it, folks. I already made some changes here for Spain. We have Iker Casillas against Rene Higuita. 2 goalies, 2 prime goalies who have been good. 1, the best goalkeeper of all time. And number 2, the Scorpion goalkeeper. And then we have those 2 players, Faustino Asprilla. And then we have the current Man City coach or manager, Pep Guardiola. And Raul, who's also the top goal scorer here in the Brisbane05Blaster World Club Cup. So he's also there. I'd be surprised to see if Spain would really thrash Colombia. We don't know. Because Spain were the favorites. And will be because their clubs are doing very well. Of course, Real Madrid, they won 14 of them. And Barcelona has won 5. So I'm pretty sure Spain has won 19. I think. Yeah, they won 19. I'm not sure if any other Spanish clubs have won apart from Barca or Real Madrid, but hit in the like comments here. Just pop me up in the comments to see which other clubs for Spain have won Champions League apart from Barcelona or Real Madrid. So yeah, just put in the comment section below. But anyway, Spain versus Colombia will be coming right up. I really hope you enjoyed this. Please make sure to like and subscribe to my channel. And with that, we'll be going to one of the famous Spanish stadiums of all time. It's going to be a surprise, so I'm not going to tell you. So, let's do Spain versus Colombia. Let's get ready for this match. we have Spain versus Colombia. I really hope you enjoyed this. Please make sure to get some snacks and popcorn ready, as this match is going to be crazy and excitingly good. So of course, we have Iker Casillas and Rene Higuita, the two informed goalkeepers, as they will play in the Santiago Bernabeu, the famous Spanish stadium of all time here. And the matches kick off right here for Spain, as it passes to Mendieta to Elguera. Elguera does a big step over, but I think one of the Colombian players gets it. Now Pep Guardiola has it, but Bolaño tackles him. Now it's with Asprilla, Faustino Asprilla. What can he do? Salgado tackles him. They're trying to do headers, but Salgado takes it, passes it to Mendieta. Still Mendieta. Mendieta. He has pace, so he's thinking of shooting. He does. But Quintana takes it. Pass it to Bolaño. Bolaño to Faustino Asprilla. Pass it to Cortés. But Mendieta was in front of him, so he could easily tackle him. But Mendieta tries to go for himself, but Bolaño tackles him. Now there's players. Elguera has it. Pass it to Guardiola. Pep Guardiola. Pep to Fran. Still Fran. Fran to Mendieta. Mendieta shoots, but Rene Higuita saves this one. Of course, this time I already know the goalkeepers. And we have our corner here from Spain. Does a headers. Still with Spain. They could go for a first goal, but Higuita saves it again. And that's already his third save for the match. Does a big kick. Abelardo takes it. Pass it to Uzais. Ramirez intercepts it. Quintana. Back to Ramirez. Ramirez to Morantes. Still Morantes. But Fran takes it. Morantes somehow has it. Fran takes it again. Fran to Aranzabal. Does a big kick. Elguera has it. But Montana, I think he takes it. Elguera. Elguera does a step over. Twice actually. Then he passes, finds Raul. But Raul's shot was off target. Spain has already got 4 shots, 3 shots on target. And Colombia has not even provided a single one. But this will change because Colombia are trying to find a bit of players here. Now Morantes has it. He finds pace, but Raul takes it. Now Aranzabal has it. Now Mendieta. Still Mendieta. But Gonzalez takes it. Passes it to Faustino Asprilla, then to Bermudez. Then to Montana or Montano. Mendieta intercepts Montano. Higuera. Mendieta. Guardiola. Back to Guardiola with the pass. Tiki-taka. Bolaño. Fran. Bonilla. Bonilla to Morantes. Morantes with a step over. Ramirez to Montana. Bonilla can shoot. No, but Abelardo saves it. This is getting a bit too intense here. I really don't know what's going on. Fran. Fran does a kick, but one of the Colombian does a header. But it's still with Fran. Elguera. I'm still choking because this match is interesting. Elguera to Raul. Raul shoots, but Higuita saves it. Urzais passes back to Raul. And that was way off target. Look at the ball possession here. 58 ball possession here for Spain. 42 for Colombia. And Colombia almost had it. Fran has it. Montano takes it, passes it to Morantes. Still Morantes. Morantes does a big kick. Elguera. Abelardo. Guardiola. Guardiola to Mendieta. But Cortés takes it. Cortés to Asprilla. Still Asprilla. Asprilla tries to find one of the Colombian players, but he gets tackled. Or headed away. Now Salgado. This is really intense. Colombia and Spain are playing like pros. Elguera. Elguera tries to find players, but Cortés intercepts it. Now Asprilla tries to run, but Guardiola intercepts it as well. Guardiola finds Mendieta. Mendieta tries to go for a kick, but there were a lot of players. But still, this could be a chance here for Spain, but Quintana does a last-ditch defense. And they go into 0-0 at halftime. What a match this has been. What a game. 0-0 at halftime at the Santiago Bernabeu. And of course, we've got to see the shots. 5 shots, 4 shots on target for Spain. Colombia has not even got a single shot. We have first corner for Spain. Spain has dominated the ball possession. I have a feeling Spain could really win this one. The home advantage might actually be working well for Spain. But we're going to see the substitution. Can any of these players make an impact for either of these sides? We're just going to see and find out in the second half. Here we are, guys. We're in the second half at the Santiago Bernabeu. And Spain and Colombia are trying to get this practicing just like what they did in the trial match. And, of course, they're practicing to see if they can find any outcome. And the second half gets underway. So, as I've already made changes here for Spain, Urzaiz comes out, Valeron comes in, Montano comes off for Colombia, and Araujo comes in. Can any of these substitutions make impact for one of these sides? Can it be helpful for Spain and Colombia? We don't know. Mendieta has it. Still Mendieta. He does a step over. And that was a chance for Spain. But what a save from Rene Higuita. Pretty sure he's not doing his scorpion kicks, his specialty. But anyway, Colombia gets it away either way. Even if he tries to do a scorpion kick. He probably might do it, but this is FIFA. I'm not sure if he could actually do it in FIFA, the scorpion kick. Asprilla has it, and that's a throw-in for Colombia. Cortés has it. Pass it to Asprilla, but Salgado takes it. This could be a ball here for Spain. It is. Raúl to Elguera. Elguera pass to Raúl. Raúl to Elguera. Can Elguera shoot? But Higuita saves it again. Mendieta takes the corner. Tries to look players. But Asprilla was there to mark this one correctly. But Elguera takes it somehow. Passes it to Fran. Still Fran. But Ramirez takes it. Morantes. Still Morantes. Can Colombia get at least a single shot on target? No, they can't. Because Spain's defense is really working well. And even without Carlos Puyol. There's no Carlos Puyol or Javi there. And that's first shot here on target. First shot for Colombia. But that goes off target. And Iker Casillas kicks it off. Passes to one of the players here. Bolaño has it. Bolaño passes it to Ramirez. Ramirez to Morantes. Good control. Morantes tries to do a step over. But what a slide tackle from one of the Spanish defenders. Raúl. Ramirez. Morantes. Still Morantes. Tries to do hocus pocus. Araujo with a step over. Araujo passes to Morantes. Morantes shoots, but Casillas saves it. The 19-year-old wonder kid, Iker Casillas, saves it. Now I pass to Araujo. Still Araujo. Araujo to Morantes. Still Morantes. Morantes goes for a chip or corner cross. But it's still with Araujo. But Salgado takes it. Pass it to Elguera. Still Elguera. Elguera tries to find players. Can he find players? Can he find it? He does. What a pass from what a run from Elguera. Still with Elguera. Pass it to Valeron. But his shot was off target. 8 shots, 6 shots on target for Spain. 3 shots, 1 shot on target for Colombia. Morantes. Still Morantes. Finally evades one of the Spanish players. But there was a tackle. Pretty good one from Spain. Raúl to Elguera. 10 minutes to go. I'm pretty sure this is going to go to golden goal here. Morantes to Quintana. Morantes. Can any of these teams find a late winner here? No. But wait, it's with Araujo. Araujo shoots. And what a goal. Araujo with the goal of the game. An opening goal for Colombia, which might be not only just any opening goal, but a match-winning goal. And with that, Colombia have the lead. All thanks to a sensational finish from Araujo. Now Fran has it. Bonilla takes it away from him. Spain was dominating throughout the entire game. But it all came down in the 83rd minute by a finish from Araujo. Fran. But Ramirez tackles him. I don't think there would be enough time for Spain to equalize. Raúl. What a game Colombia is having. They are one of the dark horse South American teams we've ever seen. Valeron. But Bolaño takes it. And what a match this is. Higuita with a shutout, but Araujo's the man of the match. Colombia moves on to the quarterfinals, eliminating the strong Spain. What a game this has been. 8 shots, 6 shots on target for Spain. 4 shots, 2 shots on target for Colombia. 3 corners. Spain have dominated the entire first half. And what has happened there? It all came down in the 83rd minute. All thanks to a match-winning game, a match-winning finish from Araujo. We're going to check the score summary. There's Araujo. Scored at the 83rd minute because 82nd 7. So I was completely correct. And now let's take a look at the instant replay if it shows the finish. Yeah, we're just going to forget that. But yeah, it wouldn't normally show the highlights, so just to let you know that. But what a game this has been. Colombia with an upset. Another upset of the tournament. First we had Sweden. Now we have Colombia. The two yellowish teams upsetting the Giants. What a game this has been. Colombia move on to the quarterfinals. And our next FIFA game is going to be USA versus Germany. See if I'm correct, because sometimes I may be wrong. And it is. USA versus Germany is up next. And then after this, we have these top teams. We have England up, then we have Italy, then we have France. Cameroon is probably one of the dark horse teams, so this can be anyone's game. Chile versus Cameroon. Because Chile also didn't have good players. Cameroon has Samuel Eto'o. So yeah. But I really hope you enjoy this. And our next game will be USA. One of the dark horse team in the Northern America side up against Germany. Will there be another upset, or will Germany somehow prove as why they are the strong team in the decades? I really hope you enjoy this. We'll be back for our next FIFA game. Goodbye. Hello guys, we're back. And just as we witnessed right here in the Santiago Bernabeu, this match went crazy. It all came down in the 83rd minute. Spain. I can't believe. How has Spain bottled in the second half? They've dominated the first half of the match. And everyone thought that Spain was going to qualify. Because normally, Colombia, just like the Argentina versus Turkey, because Argentina dominated entirely. First half where they scored 2 goals. And Turkey only managed to take 1 shot. But all out of nowhere, what a match-winning goal from Araujo kept Colombia's spirits high in the sky. And that's how Colombia managed to win this match against Spain. The second team to upset a giant. Because Sweden did that against Brazil. Now it is Colombia upsetting Spain. Well, talk about a low-ranking European team upsetting the South American giant. Now it's a low-ranking South American team upsetting a European giant. What is this we're saying? But anyway, Araujo was the player of the match. All thanks to Rene Higuita, who has made plenty of good saves. So, because of him, he has been pretty dynamic as an outfield player. So, yeah. But I really hope you enjoy this as Colombia joins the third. Colombia is like the third team to join Argentina and Sweden, in the quarterfinals. Our next match will be USA versus Germany. We don't know if there could be another upset because it might be in America, so there might be an American team upsetting one of the giants, so we don't know. But I really hope you enjoy this. Please make sure to like and subscribe. This is Brisbane05Blaster here, signing off.